The daily commute can be overwhelming. The traffic jams and endless search for parking become exhausting. Many of us feel like this is just part of life today. But what if the daily grind could be different? Picture a city square full of laughing children and cafe tables instead of cars, with only the sounds of conversation and distant church bells. Today, we will explore cities that have already banned cars. We'll visit places that have replaced concrete with plazas and traffic congestion with calm. For the last century, we have built our world around cars. We carved through neighborhoods with expansive highways and turned public squares into parking lots. Cars promised freedom, but instead, many people experience congestion, pollution, and loneliness. Currently, a striking 99% of the global population breathes air the World Health Organization deems unsafe. The constant struggle for parking and slow rush hour defines city life. However, an increasing number of cities are beginning to change course. They are reimagining their streets. They are taking them back. It all starts with a simple, bold idea. What if cars were not the rulers of the city? To see this idea in practice, let's visit a city in northwestern Spain, Pontevedra. In the 1990s, Pontevedra was overwhelmed by traffic, with nearly 30,000 cars passing through its main square daily. The city was loud, polluted, and unsafe. Its mayor once referred to it as a giant warehouse for cars. In 1999, Pontevedra made a daring choice. It decided to reclaim its center for its people. Through traffic was redirected, most on-street parking was removed, and the historic center was returned to residents. The results have been remarkable. Car traffic in the center dropped 97%. Carbon dioxide emissions decreased by 70%. The city center went over a decade without a single traffic-related death. Children walk to school alone. Neighbors chat in streets once used as thoroughfares. The local economy is thriving because people spend more time and money in the inviting, walkable center. Pontevedra illustrates that this ideal vision can become reality. But what if a complete ban isn't feasible? For that, we turn to Ghent, Belgium. Ghent faced a similar issue. Its medieval center was suffering due to cars merely passing through. In 2017, Ghent rolled out a circulation plan. They divided the city into 6 zones and created a car-free central area. You can drive into a zone to access a home or business, but driving between zones is forbidden. To travel between zones, drivers must return to the ring road. The plan reduced unnecessary traffic while making room for pedestrians, cyclists, and public transport. Public transport saw a boost in ridership. Ghent shows that becoming people-focused doesn't have to be all or nothing. It's about being smart about how you use the space available. Can the same concept work in a country built around automobiles like the United States? Let's visit Mackinac Island, Michigan. Cars have been banned there for over 120 years. The ban began in 1898. People travel by horse-drawn carriages, bicycles, or simply on foot. The sound of hooves has replaced engines. The air is clean, the streets feel safe. Although it's a small resort island, it demonstrates that life and commerce can flourish without constant car presence. This journey from Spain to Belgium to a small American island highlights how adaptable the car-free concept can be. If you're enjoying this journey and want more stories about building a better world, subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss what's coming next. I know you might be wondering about the practical aspects. First, what about deliveries? In Pontevedra, delivery vehicles are allowed access during specific morning and afternoon windows to keep businesses supplied. Many cities embrace micro-logistics, small electric cargo bikes that are agile and less disruptive than large trucks. These systems shrink the footprint of logistics while keeping commerce flowing. Next, what about emergencies and accessibility? Emergency services always have full access. Well-designed car-free areas can be more accessible. Wider, flat spaces, and accessible public transport. In Ghent, Individuals with a disability ID can obtain permits to access car-free zones. Finally, the big concern. What about convenience? Yes, you give up the freedom to jump in your car at any moment, but you gain different conveniences. You gain peace of mind, cleaner air, safer streets, and more spontaneous social interactions. Residents often report lower stress levels and a higher quality of life. It's complex, one convenience for another. Many find the exchange worthwhile. Narrator: is the car-free city the paradise we expected? Yes, but different places envision that future in unique ways. Narrator: Pontevedra with an almost total ban, Ghent with a smart circulation plan, Barcelona with superblocks. Narrator: what connects them is a focus on people, not a war on cars, but a reclaiming of public space for health, community, and economic life. These examples are blueprints for a quieter, safer, better connected future. The change will vary, but the benefits can be transformative. What changes would you want to see on your own street? Share in the comments below.